everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for another scandal review. Please don't forget to check out soapylove.com to get your soaps, body butters, and your bath salts and all kind of stuff. And I mean like bath salts that you actually take a bath with that soothe your skin, okay? I love Soapy Love soaps. I'm using my lovely soap right now, and my boyfriend is using a sports soap. There's a 30% off discount, so please don't forget to check that out. First of all, yes, for Candy Alexander playing Olivia's mom. Okay, I hope to see much more of her. I love Candy Alexander. I've been loving Candy Alexander ever since she played in CB4, okay? Ever since What's Love Got to Do With It, okay? I'm just saying, I could go back on y'all. Ever since House Party 3, okay? Like, I could go back on y'all. It's whatever. Anyway, so Olivia's mom is leaving for a business trip, and Olivia is being a disinterested little teenager bitch. And she, this is a flashback that Olivia's having, and then her mom leaves, and then the light just crushes out the door, and that's like, when her mom went and died and got on that plane and died and shit. So she was having a flashback of that shit, because y'all remember last episode, Jake and Huck told her that the president shot down the plane that her mom was on. So it's like, oh my god, so many things are going through my head. What the fuck is happening to me right now? Like, that's where we at with it, okay? So the team is outside the door like, what the fuck wrong with Olivia? Jake and Huck gotta keep everything on hush hush. And then all of a sudden she comes running out the room because the phones are ringing off the hook. The president and them want to know if she's gonna go with them, and then Josie and her people want to know if she's going to go with them. So Olivia tells Huck and Jake that I'm going to go to the only person that's really going to answer this question. My daddy might have y'all asses killed, or me to prove some cruel joke or some shit, to prove something to me. And how you going to kill somebody? How you going to try to prove something to somebody and kill them? Like, that don't prove nothing. They dead. So it don't even matter no more because they dead. You know what I mean? So she goes over there to the house, okay, and Millie is all happy. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming, Olivia. And then as soon as Olivia tells Cyrus and Millie that she needs to talk to the president by herself, she got that dick look on her face like, bitch, so soon. You gonna smash my husband so soon? And it's like, it's not even about that, Millie. Go sit in a corner and read a book, okay? Go do something with yourself. Better yourself, bitch. Get a new hairstyle. Kill me, okay? It is not the 1960s. Do something with yourself, okay? Anyway, so he starts to go into how, he's happy that she's coming back, and they'll be so great for them, and they could just start over, and they could run another campaign together, and they could be fucking all on the sideline and shit, trying to act like they creeping and shit. And she like straight out asked him, where were you when Remington went down? Did you, what you had to do with that? And he was telling her, I don't know what's wrong with you, but when you talking to me, you can ask me about my day. You can ask me about, you can talk to me about your little whack-ass boyfriend. You can talk to me about business. We can go over my presidency. We can talk about the campaign. But when you ask me about Remington, you are asking the commander-in-chief. You are asking the leader of the free world. And when you ask me a question like that's some 007 shit, bitch, you are not equipped to know that. So I don't know what you're talking about. I can't speak on that because I don't know what you're talking about, because that does not exist. And she has this look on her face. Y'all know how Liv be with the chin action. And she just sucks it up and tells him that she cannot work for him, and she leaves. When Millie finds out, Millie shits a brick. Millie says, I basically rolled out the red carpet for your whore. And she's still gonna say no. And it's like, you know what? You in that whore words. You always want to throw that around. But let's not forget that dude sold you the fits. Okay, so who's really the whore around here? Olivia was giving it up for free. I'm just saying, she was working there regardless of whether she was fucking him or not. So yeah, she was giving up the pussy for free. I'm just saying. Sally Langston, old lame ass, is having a meeting with Leo, the campaign manager, so they can discuss her giving some preacher free airtime to scream about the president and his penis, while pleading her case to get all of the little religious Republicans, in her corner, so she can have somebody to back her ticket. So then Olivia takes on the campaign for Josie, and they show her how she looks weak, how she has to get some big checks, meaning she has to get some money from some corporations, from some high fructose corn syrup corporations, from some sugar corporations, from some diesel corporations, but she has to get some big hitters to get, you know, that campaign money. You can't just be out here with $10,000. Hell no, bitch. You gotta get $45,000 right there, right there. Like, that's what you gotta go after if you trying to win the election. You know what I mean? So you can get commercials and have them running all the time and stuff like that, because they gonna put out commercials about your ass. They gonna say everything about you. They gonna say you weak, you a woman, you don't know what you doing, you a newbie. How you gonna come and try to save the country? How you gonna protect us from North Korea and everybody that's tripping out there? What if Russia won't act stupid? What if, you know what I mean? Because they having their whole thing with Eric Snowden. I'm sorry, that's in real life, but I'm just saying, how you gonna protect somebody, lady? You over here baking fucking cookies and shit. What you gonna do, right? So they trying to show her this perspective, which y'all know she's not really trying to listen. Her and her little hard ass, you know, daughter / sister be working on my nerves sometimes. But she pulled it together, and they come to a consensus about what the hell they gonna do. She need to get some balls, basically. When Olivia gets home, she tells Jake that she's gonna need more proof before she could believe that her daddy sent Fitz to kill her mama, basically, because that's how she's thinking about it. So Cyrus goes to tell the commander about Olivia knowing about Remington, and the commander says that he thinks that she thinks she knows something, but she don't know shit. She don't have no proof, and the only stuff she do know, she heard from Ballard, and he don't have no hard proof. I ain't worrying about it. I take care of that bitch. And I'm like, oh, the president clutched my pearls. Are you gonna murk him? Oh my God, I thought you said you wasn't gonna murk him. What are you gonna do? Okay, what are you going to do? You promised Liv that you would not murk him. All right, anyway. So Jake meets with this chick named Kate, who can get him some solid info on Remington. And she's slutty, and she wants that D. And they were being followed. So Cyrus calls Harrison and threatens him and tells him that, I bet you it would be in your best interest if you don't want the dude that's out the country to come back in the country and kill your ass. Because his appeal to get in the country is coming up. So I guess if you don't want him to come back in the country and murk your ass, then you're going to go ahead and make sure that Olivia leaves Josie's ass alone. And at first, Harrison was, feeling that pressure about that shit. But then he goes to Huck and asks Huck, can he do something? And Huck was like, I can erase his petition altogether. Like, fuck all that. I can erase that shit altogether. Harrison think his ass is covered. So later on in the episode, he goes to Cyrus and tells Cyrus, look, man, you would have to go and actually put forward a piece of paper saying that, hey, I want to bring this person into the country, instead of whispering to somebody in saying, won't you go ahead and let him in? Like, it's a difference. That means that you actually trying to bring this motherfucker back in the country, and if he does anything, people are going to look at you like you were responsible or you had something to do with what he did. So Harrison is thinking, logistically, he's not going to want to do that. Well, as soon as he walks out the door thinking he wants some shit, pulling his jacket tighter and shit, Cyrus calls, who did Cyrus call? Cyrus called his little bitch boy and told him to make sure that old boy get a visa. And I'm like, so you gonna call him and give him a visa to come in the country and murk people? That's what you do, Cyrus? All because you mad because Olivia Pope? Like, he wasn't gonna change Olivia's mind. He was not gonna change Olivia's mind. Olivia was gonna find a way to fuck you in the ass on the way to the presidency with Josie over there. That's what she was gonna do, Cyrus. I don't know if you know, but you created a monster of this bitch, and killing off her friends is not gonna help your cause. It's really not. You think she gonna work with you if she find out that you did that shit? Come on now, Side. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. And you not being smart, Side. You are not being smart. So Cyrus sees the preacher slamming the president, and he calls Sally and invites her to dinner with the president to discuss strategy. When she gets there with her wayward, flirting, touchy, flirty ass husband, she's talking about, the preacher and what he said, and saying that she is going to go and talk to the preacher so she can try to bring those people over to the president's side. And the president is giving her the side eye, and Millie is giving the husband the side eye. And it's like, bitch, you are dealing with the world's best couple as far as politics are concerned. So you and your little wayward husband got the game all fucked up, and y'all don't even know. And I knew from the beginning, because I saw the way Cyrus didn't give a fuck about that preacher, the way he was looking at Sally, and the way the president was looking at Sally. I was like, oh yeah, they about to set this big head bitch up. Gina, you about to get set up. Like, wow, okay, that's what happened. So meanwhile, Quinn is going at it in the gun range, okay? She ain't hitting on shit until Charlie comes along. Y'all remember Charlie the assassin? Last season, that's who they Huck tortured and, you know, and cut up and shit like that to get answers from him. So he was also part of B613. He's the one that got Huck into B613, just in case you didn't know. So anyway, he gave her a little, you know, shooting tip, and then she starts to actually hit on shit. And now she got B613 all in her mind. And it's like I told y'all that B613 need to just come pick her ass up off the corner. Alright, we could just leave her outside. Y'all come pick her ass up and do what y'all want to do with her. Just stay the fuck away from us. Like, stay away from us. Like that's all I'm saying. Because Quinn wants that life right now. And she's just so retarded. You won't see Jake around here running around with his head cut off. He ain't had a pair of clean clothes and I don't know how fucking long. Huck is over here shaking like a leaf in the corner. Bitch, it is not a good job, okay? It's not a good job. It probably pay a lot, but so does drug dealing. What do you end up? In jail or dead? In this situation, what do you end up? In a hole in the ground or dead? So it's like, you know, what you gonna do about it? So, you know, I mean, unless you eventually retire, like, and how old you gotta get to retire out this bitch? Like, do they let you retire out B613? I don't know. So she goes to Huck and asks him about it, and he was like, bitch, this is not a good time. I can't deal with this right now. Like, he's still in his emotions about killing somebody, so he can't talk to her about that shit, and she just don't understand. You know, it's believed to be some ad put out saying that because she's a woman, she'll never make it, she'll never be able to protect the country. Just an ad basically saying all those things. And she was right, she was about to go right into her interview with James at her house, right? Baby, when she saw that ad, that pissed her off. She got on air and said that, yes, I am a woman. Hear me fucking roar, okay? I was in the military. I was a lieutenant, and that is more than what I can say for little bitch ass resting over there, okay? All these little innuendos that y'all doing to try to show everybody that I'm a woman, the Cinderella story, this tea that you done put on my table, your producers bought this shit. I'm not giving y'all none of my tea and my good China, bitch. Y'all out y'all mind over there. All right, like, this is all set up so that everybody can keep bringing attention to the fact that I'm a woman, but I will stomp on every fucking body. A woman, what you trying to say? We can't do it? So you trying to say that all of these women that are gonna vote for you, they can't be a president? Is that what you're trying to say? That little girls out there can't be a president? Is that what y'all are saying out this motherfucker? No, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Y'all, she did that shit. Her daughter, sister over there talking about, I need to stop this. Abby was like, bitch, if you know what's best for you, you will go sit down in the corner and leave this here to us. Leave it alone, okay? And she did good. So later on, after that, the daughter goes up to Abby and tells her, bitch, I got your number. Okay, you think I don't know, but I saw that same nail polish you got on in your hands is the same one that was in that ad commercial. And she was like, girl, we had to get your mama mad. I mean, we needed her to get fierce and get some balls on her, and that's what it took. She was like, is there anywhere you won't go? We haven't found a place yet. No, we haven't found a place yet that we won't go. No. You want to win, right? Get out of my face. Like, that's what I feel. Like, you cute, bitch, but you too Polly Pocket. You too Pleasantville like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, this is politics, bitch. Get your girl on, okay? There are monsters and goblins and goons out this bitch. It's just like rap for white people. That's what politics is. It's about this life. Anyway, so, Jake is going to meet the slutty girl to get that information out of her when the same guy who was following him shoots her in the fucking head. And you like, what is going on? And he tells Jake, check her bag. She had a gun in her bag. She was gonna kill Jake. So the dude saved him. Who sent them? The president sent them. He drops Jake off to the president's office, and he's asking him about Remington. Where were you when Remington happened? The president is like, look, I can't answer no questions about this to you or to Olivia. I don't fucking know y'all no more. Get the fuck out of my office. I can't help you. I can't do nothing for you, man. I can't do nothing for you, man. I can't do nothing for you, man. Running for your life. Your life. Okay, that's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. So what else happened? So the president goes to Olivia's house, and she asks him over and over again, and he denies knowing about Remington until she's forced to say that her mom was one of the bodies that fell into the water from that plane that was shot down in the middle of the air. It wasn't no goddamn engine problem. Like, she went off, had to bring it all drawn out and long. He had to keep saying, I don't know what you're talking about. And even when she said that her mother was on that plane, his face showed everything. I mean, oh my God. Like, it was one of them looks. Like, you thought he might just start busting out crying when his ass got on that elevator. He gonna cry in the elevator. Sir, he's gonna cry in the elevator. Sir, you gonna cry in the elevator? Like, I felt like the Secret Service man was just gonna bring out a hanky and be like, here, sir. I don't see anything. I'm just here. You know what I mean? Like, he gonna cry in the car. So he, you know, he basically feels like shit because he know he did that. She don't have to get no more information. That's all the confirmation she needed was the look on Fitz's face. That's all I needed. Anyway, y'all, that was the scandal review. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on my next video review. I'm so happy to get this done the same night as Scandal came on. Thank Jesus I can have one day off this week, Friday, because y'all look forward to Houston Beauty. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.